I think that mission is really a superpower for you, right? It's for building together your team, for rallying a set of investors, for rallying, a set of broader ecosystem that wants to solve big challenges.
Michael Martin is the founder and CEO at RapidSOS. Join us here for a one-on-one conversation from the trading floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Great to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. Let's start with a bit of an introduction to the company for anyone who might be a bit unfamiliar.
Yeah, RapidSOS is an AI safety and response platform. So for about 200 million emergencies a year, we're going to stream critical data from over 5 billion connected devices that feed content into the platform and get that directly into the hands of 911 and first responders during an emergency.
Is public safety evolving into more of a mission that's focused on like hybrid physical and cyber goals? And how do you see that evolution having played itself out?
Previously, public safety 911 was one of the last kind of frontiers for technology. You had a lot of these analog legacy systems. And as that's becoming digital, the defense of those systems is becoming more and more critical from a digital standpoint. And this is really about national security, right? I mean, we're talking about 200 million Americans a year that are calling 911 in a critical life and death emergency. RapidSOS, we have nearly 1 million first responders on the platform. So this is the backbone for U.S. Homeland Security.
I'm wondering a bit more about your personal background, if you don't mind, and what were the kind of gaps in that marketplace that you saw and identified that you said, hey, this is a major challenge that needs to be addressed?
I grew up on a farm in rural Indiana. I came to New York City for that first big job after college, and just had my welcome to New York mugging experience. First time I ever thought about calling 911. And the first time I realized in the middle of an emergency just how hard it is to get out your phone, dial a number, and be like, oh, time out, I just got to make a call real quick. And oh, how many ambulances do you think we're going to need when you're done kicking my butt? But that's how the system works. I mean, we're not talking about one system. We're talking about thousands of different legacy systems that were built in the 1960s. And in the worst moments of your life, traditionally, 911 doesn't even know your name. So the consequences of that are just profound. Last year, approximately 1 in 3 American fatalities occurred after a 911 call. And it was about 1.4 trillion in insurance claims that were paid out after an emergency event.
What has the evolution of the company looked like, and any of those emerging challenges that came up for you to address that maybe you weren't expecting?
Yeah, we've had this amazing partnership with public safety agencies. Today, we support over 22,000 agencies in 11 countries. We cover 99.7% of the U.S. population. We just crossed over 1 billion emergencies managed through that infrastructure. And it's been this evolution, right, from first just getting better location through to now all the streaming sensor data. We have over 100 million camera feeds coming in now that are accessible to 911 and first responders during an emergency. And obviously all this entering this AI moment on how we can streamline and coordinate response.
Yeah, emergency response is high stakes. It is truly an issue of life or death, like you just laid out. Talk to me more about how you and the team are leveraging AI in pursuit of those goals.
It's like hard to imagine the intensity of these moments. Like when you're talking about an active shooter event or a heart attack, or just the other day, we had a woman to went into labor early. She was on the phone with 911 and she passes out on the phone with 911, right? And so in that moment, 911 needed to immediately get location. She was on the second floor of a townhome with the front door locked. We need to figure out how we're going to access the room, coordinate both police and EMS to access the building. We need to start coaching bystanders on how to administer CPR on someone who is pregnant. And so all those pieces had to coordinate in a matter of seconds. And that is the power of AI, to fuse billions of data feeds in seconds directly into the hands of 911 and first responders.
And why build RapidSOS here in New York?
Yeah, New York is just an amazing place of energy, right? And it also has this steep heritage of public safety, right? You're talking about the largest police force in the world here. You're talking about this deep expertise on first responder systems, critical infrastructure, hazmat response. So it's been an amazing journey here in New York.
What would your advice be for other impact-driven founders?
I think that mission is really a superpower for you, right? It's for building together your team, for rallying a set of investors, for rallying, a set of broader ecosystem that wants to solve big challenges.
Michael Martin, congratulations on the enormity of the success and the important work that you and the team are doing. And thanks a lot for sitting down with us today.
Thank you.